Hello, everyone. This is Matt with Chef Law. Today's episode of ChatGPT versus Immigration Lawyer is going to pose the question, can I file for naturalization if I owe on my taxes? Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Okay, I've already queued up the question with ChatGPT since it's running a little bit slow this morning. Let me just move my windows out of the way. So let's see what it has to say. So if you look at the first paragraph, ChatGPT touches on the good moral character requirement. Owing on taxes is a problem because you have to show 5 years of good moral character to be eligible for naturalization. And if you're not paying on your taxes, immigration or USCIS may take the position that you're not showing good moral character. I would have liked to have seen ChatGPT actually talk about the 5-year requirement rather than just more broadly good moral character, though if you currently owe, obviously you're within 5 years. Next, it goes to it talks about how this is an individualized kind of non-bright line rule for whether or not you're eligible. And that is relatively accurate. And then it does, if you look at the answer further down, it talks about this sentence I like, it'll review your entire application and make a decision based on the totality of the circumstances, including your tax payment history and any efforts you have made to address outstanding tax obligations. So where it gets a little bit fuzzy is if you're on a tax payment plan, and if you are current on that tax payment plan, then typically an officer will find that you are showing good moral character because you're making good on your debt obligation by repaying it. However, there's still some discretion. If you actually look at the USCIS policy manual beyond this video, but that's actually published as well. It talks about kind of whether or not your failure to pay taxes, even if you are paying back on your on a payment plan, still suggests kind of based on community standards. Who knows what that means? But they have kind of a lot of gray and discretion still built in. So the bottom line is that you do have to have an attorney probably look at this closely, hopefully who's seen a lot of these cases in front of the local office so we know what they're doing. So I think ChatGPT does a pretty good job of talking about how this is kind of a gray area and there's some discretion there. But to really go into the nuances of it, you kind of need an experienced attorney to look at the USCIS published guidelines on how they're treating taxes right now. Those can change. Those are in the USCIS policy manual, and actually have some experiential data, meaning how have we seen the local office deal with this recently. So it is a little bit tricky, but I think ChatGPT does an okay job of giving the general information about it. So I would give ChatGPT from 1 to 10 a 6 on this question. Okay, everyone, until next time.